Right, welcome in guys, welcome to Anything is Possible. We're going to do some carp and trout today, but we're going to double down on trout. I got a windsock here, bear with me, we get everything set up. It is a little breezy, not as bad as yesterday for those who watched the saltwater saga yesterday. Let's see what we got in the house. Trapper Scotty, Raptor Will, ATC. Well, good morning all. Good morning. Let me get all chat on. I cast it out. I'm going to cast out. Let me make sure you guys can see the rods here. Yeah, I'm going to cast two out for with power bait on it. Hey, Bud Files. Good morning, Sue. And then I'm going to also jig. Skeeter. Good morning. So let me get some power baits out. We are harvesting. Pennsylvania, the fall limit's 3, so we're going to try to get 3. And these are stockies, so going to have just the white eggs and the yellow eggs. That way I can set those up, put bells on them, and forget about them till they ring. Something across the camera on your right, your left. Okay, that's the windsock, so let me just take it off. Hopefully that's all right. Jimmy, what's going on, buddy? That's better. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate that. You coming down today, Jimmy? Wasn't sure which lake I was going to go to today, but I opted for this one. The other one's not stocked till later today, so I figured we hit this one. Let me get some lines in. Yesterday was a brutal day. I was kind of in favor of canceling it because of the wind going down there. And then it kind of dawned on me that Nolan was kind of skipping school. So, of course, he chose to fish, go down the shore and fish in 30-mile-an-hour winds instead of go to calculus class. So we suffered. We went down, suffered through it, and it was a good time. It was nice to get in and out of the car, get out of the wind and all that. He caught 3 new species, and he's a life lister. I'm a bit of a multi-species guy, and I used to be a lot more of a multi-species guy, but I'm more about putting food on the table these days. But that was a big deal for him to add 3 new species on. He got a winter grouper, which aren't supposed to be around here this time of year. That was his first sand eel he's ever caught. And the spiny dogfish, that was a new species. And the rocks never fail. Yeah, I took your advice on that one. I'll try over here today. Yeah, we found some fish. I think I would have preferred to just stay on the striper. If I was by myself, I would have just stayed on the striper and probably failed. Because now I'm like, oh, I wonder if we would have caught a striper. But I was thrilled to get some new species and for Nolan to get some new species. Put a bell on there so I can pay attention to you guys. Cheers, Paul. I don't know if I said good morning to you. I saw you pop up. I don't remember if I greeted you. Optimum, another awesome member from Switzerland. Welcome in. Gray and foggy in Switzerland today. It's a little breezy. It's going to probably get worse. I might swing by. I have stuff to do in the morning. All right, I'll be here till 2. I dissected a spiny dogfish a few weeks ago in my general biology lab. That's funny. I believe Nolan's mom said the same thing, Becky, yesterday. Stuck at home waiting for the... Travis is waiting for the delivery of trout to our other fishing location that we like to hit. I'll be up there tomorrow for sure, actually. The fish you didn't catch are always the biggest ones. It's true. I might be a little tired today, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'll do my best. I was up at a little before 4 a.m. and I was live at 5 with the members, 5 a.m. And I didn't get home till about 9 o'clock last night. And we fished pretty much the whole day. So, 30-mile-an-hour winds in the ocean, or in the surf. It was a little rough, but it was nice to end the day out in that inlet. Even though we were only catching little fish, it was nice to get out of the wind and catch something. Denise is in. Welcome in, Misplaced Country Girl. Thanks for coming in here. There is Pickles is in the house. Welcome, welcome. That's all we can do. Yep. If it gets windy, I'll have to drop this down because this stand shakes a little bit. It's tornado or earthquake strong. Julie's in the house. Good morning, Julie. Another awesome member. Better check the drags because we know there's some big ones in here. So if you're not a member, or if you just missed it, Monday we were fishing here and we got a 17-inch brook trout, 12.5-inch girth, so between 3 and 4 pounds. Jimmy came down and netted it for us, or we would have been in trouble. 2 with power bait, and I'm about to start jigging with the trout magnet, actually. Clear the path here. I'm not falling over myself. I can jig this thing with one hand and still talk to you guys. So yeah, the lake that's real close to my house is getting stocked tomorrow, and that'll kind of be a lot of the winter fishing. We'll be fishing for trout and carp the majority of the days this winter, trying to, wait till spring, and hopefully we'll get some ice and then we can travel again doing ice fishing. But yeah, yesterday's live was fun but traumatic. Yeah, I know they're stocking today, Travis, but I'm not going up there today. I'm live 10 to 2, and they'll stock like right before I leave. I mean, right before I get there. I mean, right before I leave. I'm tired, my brain's dead. Although, Travis, yesterday was traumatic, man. We had waves, and I looked at some of the live. It doesn't do it justice. Like where Nolan was standing, the spray hitting him and me, and vice versa, was just like this mist in the air, which is why the camera was all messed up. It was zooming in. We were getting sprayed with salt water. It was nasty. What's going on, Sampy? Welcome in. We're trout fishing mainly today. Well, I would say we're just trout fishing. We might get some white crappie or something, but starting with the silver jig and trout magnet with a white jig. Body. Yeah, body, I guess is the right word. Not a fan of the white one. I'm going to put the chartreuse on. This is what the trout magnet looks like if anyone's not familiar. It's one of the most deadly jigs you can use for trout around here. It is the Derby late Pickles. We got a 4-pounder out of here, close to 4-pounder on Monday. Steve Brill, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Sitting in the doctor's office, watching, waiting for him to come. I'll be in touch as soon as I get down to the river. All right, sounds good, Leah. Let us know how you do on the river. Just returned your email. Sorry, spaced on you. Sat down for supper, then fell asleep 5 minutes after the dishes were done. Trapper. All good. Sounds good. Okay. Wake up, Trout. Let's go. If I'm up, they should be up. If I'm up, they're up. Let's go. Whoop. I think I heard the bell. They always wait till you're busy and then they bite. They bite at the worst time. So what I like about trout magnets is they're very versatile. You have all these different colors and it makes a difference. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of color stupid, color blind. But this is the color that I usually do really good at or with. It looks chartreuse. It might not be, I don't know. And the black and that color, the black and yellow or chartreuse also works really good for me. And so do the red ones. The red or the pink ones are probably my next favorite. Missed anything? Yum yum yellow. Alright, I don't know if these texts are going to pop up on their own like they're supposed to. Hopefully. I don't want to have to like touch the screen every 2 seconds. Or chats, I guess, whatever they're called. A little nippy out here, but it's going to warm up today. If the wind gets real bad, let me know. I've got a little more control today than I did yesterday. Yeah, see, they're not popping up. You know, I'd love to be down there tossing a small mep spinner around. Fish on, bam! That's for you, Brad. Bam! We'll keep the first small one. It's legal size. We'll keep the first small one and then we'll get picky. Skunks off the bank. right. Got that guy taken care of. Put him on ice. There's one. There's number one. MVP's in the house. Good morning, Mike. Just caught our first one. That is not bait, Skeeter. You get your hands off my trout. Get out of here, Travis. That was a monster, man. Probably just didn't have the camera zoomed right. You know, honestly, what I do, I do like a couple of the small ones because the heads are really good catfish bait. They're the perfect size. But obviously, I'm going to eat the meat too. But oh, here we go. There we go. Fish on. Bam! A little bit nicer right there. Okay. Now I wish I would have gotten rid of the other one. This one's a good eater. Should have let the other one go. Jimmy, last year I couldn't catch a fish over here. I limited out all winter long over there on that beach. But of course it was higher water. Okay. I might have to pull the power bait rods in because I kind of want to play around and try to get a real nice one. Ah. There's number two. Let's pull the power bait rods and we'll just do some jigging here. If I can get it in before we catch one on it. They're going to swallow the power bait almost every time, so I'd rather use the jig and then I can do some catch and release and try to get a nice one for my third one. I should have eaten the one Jimmy offered me. I don't know why I didn't. That brookie was awesome. It was really good tasting, and I'm sure the rainbow would have been awesome too. Travis approves. Much better. Not bait, Skeeter. Nice. It's a lot of work, Bob. I got so much stuff to upload for members. Dude, you don't got to tell me, man. I know what it is. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. All right, now we can have some fun. Can't tell if I'm still on the lens or not when I walk all the way over there. Justin, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. What didn't I see? Oh, dang. Dang, we got money. Why didn't it show up? It's not on my screen. What the heck? Bam! There it is. Justin, thank you, bro. I don't know why it didn't show up. Oh. Dude, appreciate it so much, man. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. You know, Mike, like what I've learned is like sometimes you feel like you're putting too much content out, especially on the members only, but just load it up. People find it at their own time. You have members come and go, and then there's like a whole library of stuff for them to go check out. It's kind of cool. And some member stuff you can then change and upload it too if you want. And then other things you can always keep as a member. So I kind of like it a lot. It frees you up. And I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like it doesn't mess your algorithms up. So if you have something that's like for me, a lot more of the hunting stuff's probably going to go member only. And then I don't really have to worry about it as much. I'm also, maybe somebody knows that, but I'm thinking I can probably do a member live, like when I'm driving with music on. And then as soon as the live's over, just delete it. Because I don't monetize the member stuff anyway. So that way we could do like some fishing or something with background music, and then I could just, there's one. I could, oh, come on. And then we could just delete it. It was right here. That was a good one too. Hold on, guys. That was a real good one. I saw him flash. He was big. I should have had this trout magnet in the inlet. I could have smacked those little fish. The only small hooks we had were the sabiki rigs that Nolan brought. So we were smacking them on the sabikis. There's Ernest. Keep Ernest in your prayers. He's doing good, but he just had a heart attack, so he's on the mend. So keep him in your prayers, guys. Nice. That looks good. Alan gifted 50 memberships. That's amazing. I'm still not 100% sure how that stuff works. Like the gifting of it. And it's cool though, because it brings people in and they get a peek of your member-only content. Ernest said he's feeling better, but very sore and tired. Yeah. I think you just gotta give it a couple like weeks of rest, and then probably start the whatever regiment that I'm sure they gave you to strengthen your heart. Chat on the creator and has been so. My last live I had to keep flipping between topics. That's exactly what I'm doing constantly. So like I feel like I'm not fishing anymore when I go live. It's really frustrating. There's Marilyn. Welcome. Anyone coming in, I apologize for yesterday's live. It was pretty brutal out there. I was talked into that, by the way. I thought it was a bad idea, for the record, but some of you crazy people want to see me live, even if it's 30-mile-an-hour winds. Yeah, Mike said he likes the settings. You can set them to go live, but you can't use the music then. You can't, anything with the music in it, you can't make members only unless, Brad knows some tricks, unless you want to go through that. What I don't like is you can't take a member only video and then set it for a public premiere. You have to just roll it out without a premiere, which depending on your algorithms, like mine do a lot better if I premiere them. There, Slab. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Slab. I think I'm going to be positive. Never mind. Gene, what's going on, buddy? Yesterday was an experience. I mean, that's pretty typical of what I do with my son all the time when we're shooting videos. Jumping out there. We work our butts off, but we have a good time doing it. But when you got a GoPro, you can just edit it all out and not, you know, assault you guys with wind and ridiculous shaking, surf crashing over the camera. It's a lot harder with a camera, with your phone, than it is a GoPro. Yellow shirt dad is in the house. All right, Slab, good luck with the blood work. Hope you studied. They gifted and it goes to random subscribers to your channel. Yeah, I don't know. Is it random? It doesn't feel like it's random. It always goes to the same people, it seems. I think it would be cool if it, like, YouTube knows who comments and watches your stuff the most. I think it would be really cool if it went to those people. I'm not sure that it doesn't work that way. I'm just saying I think that would be a really good idea. Reward the people, like your biggest fans. Folks, they're in the house. My OG member just celebrated 1 year as a member. He was my first member. I'm going to get a fish here. Hold on. I missed him. I missed him. He hit it right at the side. I'll change color here. 19 folks in, 15 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Gene is just south. I think he's down in Virginia, if I recall correctly. We were up in like central Jersey. It was rough. Yeah, exactly, Marilyn. For that, it was worth it. And wait till you see the video I'm editing right now. That was shot this past weekend when Kevin and I went striper fishing. Same area, same beaches. Hugely different result. But yeah, then I think it'll give some people, you know, obviously you're a muskie fisherman, you know the grind better than anyone. But some people don't realize the hustle that goes into being successful. And so I think when you watch this next video, when you know we bring in some nice stripers, you'll realize, you know, when you see the sun coming up on the first picture and the sun going down on 2 minutes later in the video, you'll realize what transpired between the two points in time. You know, we caught more than two, but you get the idea. Yeah, this past weekend, honestly, might be my second favorite fishing experience. The muskie will always be the first, even though I've got some bigger fish in my life. The muskie with Kevin, just because of the way it happened and all the work we put into it, is my favorite fishing experience. My 75-pound king is probably selfishly my second favorite. Just, again, it was a great experience because I was guiding and guy asked me, go ahead and take a cast, and that's what I caught. It's kind of funny. But yeah. If you make a short using a video editor like a regular video, you can add the music in yourself and add it and it works. Yeah. I'm just so busy. I gotta make more time for that stuff, but it's not at the top of my priorities, you know. Family first. My wife works her butt off, so I have to, oh, come on. I have to get that stuff taken care of first. Meals, you know, cooking and all that stuff. People don't appreciate their wives sometimes that do that stuff. That's my job in our house. It's a lot of work. It's constant. Dishes, cooking, cleaning all day. I know that's not manly, but that's the reality. Watch me get cute and then I'll be able to catch my third trout here. Pulling in my power bait. Slab says, I keep having allergic reactions to the unknown. My throat swelling shut. She might be trying to take you out. I don't know, man. I have that with the shellfish, though. All kinds of allergies out there. I never had any of, well, I had like seasonal allergies, but I never had any type of food allergies. I mean, there was a few moments in my life where I questioned that they even existed, to be honest with you. I was that type of person. And then I got struck down by shellfish allergies. I'm trying to catch the 4-pounder. Dude, the EpiPens, man, I'm telling you, they're ridiculous. Might be good. Yeah. I'm going to try to be positive, especially of YouTube. Get your minnow out of here. I don't know if I even have the minnow. I'm trying to get caught up here. Hey, Ruckmo in the house. That's our friend from India. Great member right there. Appreciate you, buddy. Gene is in Virginia. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We get caught up. There's days that are priced to 75. I can only imagine. Thank God I was in a boat, man. I ended up handing my rod to the 84-year-old guy. I said, hold on to this, and I started getting line back on the spool. And I did that twice. Took us like, 40 minutes to get it in. Exactly, Pickles. I enjoy cooking, and a lot of the stuff we cook is stuff that I've either shot or caught, so I like that. Julie's allergic to everything. She even gets into sneezing fits from the steam in the That's rough. That is rough. I shouldn't laugh. That's rough. The Amish says the 9-footers are under the causeway. Well, they spend the time out there. They might know something. turn you guys around, and I'm gonna fish the other side here. Let's see if I missed anything before I do that. Also caught bowfin. They're incredibly large, bigger than normal. I think I'm allergic to skeeter sandwiches. I think Skeeter's allergic to skeeter sandwiches. Hey Rod, good morning. We got 2 in already. And then, you know how good of an angler I am, Rod. I had to put 2 of the rods away to make it fair for the fish. So right now I'm just casting with the trout magnet. Trying to get one of those big guys. Let's see, making venison 10. Oh yeah, Brad just got a nice buck a few days ago, so he's in the fresh meat right now. I've got one that just processed as well, but that's from a buddy. He took it out, so that's our 3rd for the year. Let's see. Mama might disagree. She saw the last monster and now refuses to swim in Glendale. I am the man, Rod. All right, let's go over here. You guys can watch me fall in the water. Yeah, that'll work. We got a little crappie, guys. I'll show them off to you. Black crappie. Right there. They love the trout magnets too. That's why they call them paper mouths. See that mouth is clear? See right through it? There he goes. Took the weight off. Yeah, beautiful crappie. Mayo is hard to tell. Oil streaks. Oh man, I walk away for 1 second. You guys are talking about mayonnaise already. Brad's got to get his web shooter Sling's in the house. Welcome, welcome. I'm brain dead today. I'm so tired. It looks like the camera might go down, shaking in the wind. Yeah, the wind's catching the back of it. Yeah, see what I can do. Try that. See if that's any better. Oh, Becca, don't even start with me. Don't even start with me. That's a big fish. Come in here with that garbage. Get out of here. Yeah, I know people always say that. Oh, that's a white crappie. You can't tell by color. You got to tell by the lines if they're horizontal. That's a white crappie. Betty's in the house. Scotty's in the house. Welcome, welcome. Is there a little hook on the bottom of that tripod? A little hook. Well, I guess there is, but the problem is there's a pole that comes out of the tripod. Yeah, you can count the fins if you know how to count, Jimmy. I'm not good at math. It's like 7 versus 9 or something. I'm like, is that a fin? The lines are usually the way I go. Right here. Oh, you turkey. Need my bobber right here. There's so many little crappie right there, Jimmy. There's so many. That's where they're all hanging out. I think I'm going to put a spinner on. Don't trust that rock. Raptor Will in the house. Wendy. Hope you're doing a little bit better. I hate taking a trout magnet off. I usually work through all the colors. That's how much of a fan I am. But I do see trout jumping way out, so I'm going to hit them with a spinner. Take you guys back up a little bit here. Yeah, this tripod is useless. I have to get a better one. It shakes too much in the wind. I'm sure that's what Brad was trying to tell me. You can like put weight on it, but the way this one's built, It's too top heavy. It's fine for inside, you know. It was like #1 YouTube tripod on Amazon or whatever. Well, immediately I think fishermen, but they're, I guess all the big YouTubers probably are in their houses, so it didn't even dawn on me to look at how it was built. All right, let's try to catch some fish. Stuart, what's going on? Yeah, we were going to send a search party out for you. I don't know what the ex-wife comment was. I'm gonna steer clear of that one. We got a headwind right here. I don't know if you can even see this. Let's turn it this way. All right. I might trim the tail off this. This is the one I found out here. Little rooster tail. Rooster, I think. Just going to fan cast this one around a few times. There goes the wind. I'm going to pick up some ingredients for pack bait tomorrow. We'll throw at least one out for carp and then 2 for trout, I believe. I was too tired to put the timestamps in. I'm going to go back and put timestamps of some of the different species yesterday if I can find them and see them. But the winter grouper, or the snowy grouper, I want to tag that one. Nolan might be looking for that anyway. And the spiny dogfish, tag that, and the sand eels. We got sea bass and a couple other species. We might just throw the power bait back out soon. I'm gonna put the jig back on. If it was closer to home, if this place was closer to home, I would just get my third trout, get out of here, and do a catch and cook on the grill or something like that, clean it up. But it's a little too far, being 40 minutes. I feel like driving 40 minutes, and you guys are staring at the roads again for 40 minutes while I drive. Tomorrow we will be fishing a different lake. What's tomorrow? Thursday? Thursday and Friday we'll be at a different spot. You'll know it when you see it. Not sure what we're doing yet this weekend. We might go back for more saltwater. I probably don't have the gas money right now to do it, so I'll probably end up going north about half the distance. I tie these other little overhand knots just to keep the split shot in place. But that means when I replace, I put a different jig on, it's usually the distance isn't far enough. I like about, you know, between 1 and 2 feet up to the split shot when I'm fishing power bait. Ends up wasting some line sometimes. Fingers are sore from yesterday. That little shark tore me up. My fingers are all busted up from him. They're a little, even though they don't have teeth, they have this like sandpaper. And the second one tore me up pretty good. She stole my thunder. Welcome in here. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. DCD. What's the second D for? But yeah, DC is right. I don't know about the third D or the second D. She stole my thunder. I'm going to give you a wrench so you can connect around the folks in here. There you go. Tomorrow is the day. It's been so warm that a lot of the geese around here don't really migrate anymore. There's still tons of them that migrate. I think what it is the ones that don't migrate, their population is booming. Change colors. I'm going to work through all the colors here. We did yellow, we did pink, I did gold last time, so let's skip gold for now. Let's do candy corn. Washington, I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, what did I miss? Washington, D.C. I got it. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm half dead. I'm shot. Yeah, absolutely. She stole my thunder. Absolutely. We tried to wrench up as many people as we can, as long as I know who they are. I know they have content and they've been around. Please don't block anybody or anything like that, especially for personal grievances. If they do something crazy, you know, this is family friendly here. We try to keep it clean. Usually a short timeout will suffice, but please let me know. Oh, that was right in my finger. That was not good. I just do it so you guys can connect around a lot easier. Sometimes you just got to slow this thing down. You want to bring it in fast and just keep casting and make it look entertaining, you know. But sometimes it's 1/164th, so it's real light. And right now I don't have the split shot on it, so it's falling less than a foot per second. So it just moves real slow. So you feel like you're out here doing nothing, but that's how it works. It's a finesse type approach. I'm leaving you on while I complete my tasks. Thank you, sir. Complete those tasks. Luke Baker, what's going on? My musician friends in the house. We caught 2 trout so far, and then we decided to slow it down because you're only allowed 3. And I was using power bait. Caught the one on power bait, one on the jig, but they always swallow the power bait, and pretty much means I got to take it home and eat it. So I'm trying to fish for a bigger trout. There are some really big ones in here. Notice what I figured your stuff on top. You know what this could be? Shaking, because I do have a weight up top. That's probably not helping. See, I hang my charger. There's nowhere, like on my old tripod, there's nowhere to hang my charger from on this. That's probably part of the problem. Dangle from here. I'll just have to remember to plug this in. We'll leave it go an hour without. And I'll move spots or something by then. There's Myra buying space. Welcome in. I noticed why I think you just sit over stuff uncut and edited. Gotcha. It makes sense. Yeah, it's really tricky to know what people really want, you know? I just got to do you, I guess, you know. And you'll get who you get, and that's the way it goes. But like I never know. Like some people want unedited, and some people want edited, and you do unedited, and they're like, "Holy Lord, that's long." You don't know, because you know some people are comfortable sharing their opinions, and others are more reserved. So you get the silent majority, you know. You never know who the silent majority is. I'm gonna put a little split shot on. Let me cast a little bit further and let me jig it a little bit faster. And down it goes. I'll jig it around a little bit, and if I can't get a bite in 10 minutes or so, I'll put the power bait back out there, and at least you got some rods to watch. And maybe we will do a catch, fillet, and cook. The hook on the bottom of a tripod is called a weight hook. Yeah, this one doesn't have it up top though. It's goofy. It's goofy. I have to buy yet another thing every day. I find another thing that I need to buy. Mike's got memberships out, so if you guys want to join the pride, go on over there. I have to send you a pic. I put Velcro on my charger and on the tripod and across the canoe anchor. Yeah, I'll have to show you a picture of this crappy tripod. It stinks. Savage, welcome, welcome. Buzztail's in the house. Welcome, welcome. We got 2 on the bank. I'm trying to catch a big one, so we kind of slowed down and switched to something where I can let them go, you know, instead of them swallowing it. if it's another small one. I'm gonna work down the bank a little bit more, so let me turn this so you guys can follow me down. All right, web shooter, catch you later, buddy. Leaving the doctor's office, heading to Dick's. I'm going to try a little walleye fishing. Yep. On some tripods, the middle pole has an empty hole to screw in a hook. Oh, missed it. Come on. But this is just a pole. So the bottom's stable. The pole itself is going like this. Nothing's going to fix this the way it's built. It's a poor design. The only thing I could really do, I could stick it down low and then it's stable, but then I'm sitting in a chair. Now I'm snagged. Hang on. I can't stop reeling these guys. Oh, there goes that one. All right, I'm gonna re-rig this and then I'll put the poles back out on the holders here in just a minute. I tried to go without a chair today. You know what, I can shrink this down. I can make a rock chair and we'll be just fine. Yeah, you guys can see that one. Put a bell on that one. Right. Now I just have to build myself a chair. I think I want to sit behind the camera though. Get everything adjusted again once more. Bear with me. Get y'all shooken up again. Here. Got some rocks to move. Got a bologna sandwich to move. I'm going to take this windsock off because it's kind of getting in the way now. And when I duck down like this, the wind's really not an issue anymore. So we got that going for us. All right, I think you guys can see that all right. I'm going to do all this work. The rod's going to go down and we're going to be done. Because they're going to swallow it and that's going to be our third fish. I guess we could still jig and do catch and release. A rock that I can lift. Ay, ay, ay. It's my seat, Jimmy. Don't come and steal my seat. I'm gonna need a cushion for the seat. Oh yeah, yeah. Still got it, Stonecraft. Look at that baby right there. It's a work of art. Oh. Okay. A little bit further. There. Does that look all right to everybody? We'll just have a nice conversation and watch some polls. Savage, I appreciate that. You've shared me out so many times. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll try. Everything's 30 bucks, you know. I'll try. Mine's too top heavy. Yep, that's exactly what I got going on. Top heavy. No, it's the bottom stable, Steve. So that's not going to help anything. It's the pole connecting the actual tripod up just gets pushed around in the wind. It shouldn't be as bad now. Let me know if it's bad. Honestly, the wind yesterday really screwed it up. It loosened everything up. We get caught up here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Wow. Yogi's in the house. Welcome in, Yogi. Good morning to you. I did watch your whole video this morning. I don't know, your whole live. After the fact, of course. I don't know if I left a comment. I think I may have gotten distracted. What's Trapper laughing at? What did I miss? I do a live feed this morning. Forgot the members only can chat. I do need a. You know what? I do need a drink holder. Yeah. Brad's our idea, man. Let's work on that. I need to flip that one over if we're going to do a holder. Knock my old tackle box over. Genius. Let's see here. Okay. Not quite level. Not quite level. That'll do it. I just need arms now. I need a... There we go. I got a nice cup holder there. I just need like some arms to this rock chair. And then we're really all set. I'm not getting sick. I feel like I'm getting sick, but I'm probably just tired. It's nothing a bologna sandwich can't fix. Yeah. Yeah. We should make some structure right here, Jimmy, so when the water comes back up, we'll know right where to cast. Yeah, like the river. Fun to break an ankle on, right, Mike? It looks like there's some rain coming in the forecast, maybe in a week after this weekend. Next week, I think they're calling 4 days of unsettled weather. I'm eating a sandwich, so these rods will guaranteed to get hit. Yeah, we need a 5-gallon bucket, some concrete, and a Christmas tree. That's what we need. That would be hilarious. Fun fact, the ancient Egyptians used bologna to prevent many diseases such as smallpox, polio, and German measles. Okay, I made that up, but bologna is great. Oh. Bam! There we go. Let me just wipe the Duke's mayo off my face. Yep, he's a keeper. Already bleeding. Let me get my other rod out of the water. I don't want to catch another one right now. Never fails. Oh, now I'm mad. You wrecked my power bait. Clean this guy up. Not bad. I do need to go on a diet, so this will help with my weight loss. Looks like after getting this all set up, we've got our 3 now. So now I'm back to cast, running and gunning. Dang. Let me go wash my hands and get this sandwich eaten, and then we'll get back to fishing. Okay. I guess now we're officially bass fishing. Yeah. We're catch and release. Oh no, I just sat on my sandwich. I sat on my sandwich. Man. Gosh. Dirt all over me now. Messed up my chair. Man. Alright. Well, we got our 3 trout for the day. Sandwich strike. The rocks are too powerful. The bologna hot pocket. Yeah, they smelled the dukes. As soon as I unleashed the dukes, they came running. Make a lure trap. Yeah, yeah. Pickles. It's like the best lure traps I've ever seen are those barriers that keep, like irrigational barriers. It's like carpet. You know, a hook touches that, it's in there forever. Just give you guys a view of the lake here. I'm just gonna get this sandwich down, then I'll do some casting. They never swallow. Very rarely will they swallow a trout magnet. So I'll cast around, see if I can get some crappie or something. Sandwich. A panini. Yeah, it's a panini. So I'll be fishing. You'll be staring at my butt with sandwich drippings off of it. It's gonna be great. Brad's probably getting the recorder ready. All right. I couldn't even band. I had to put the sandwich down to do a proper band. We'll cast around a bit. If nothing's biting on the jigs, we'll get out of here. I'll go home, and if anybody wants to watch, that's cool. I'll go home and clean them. I'll do another catch and fillet. Tomorrow we'll be back to normal. We'll have carp setups out and all that fun stuff in addition to the trout. So even if we limit out, we can still be watching some carp rods. Let's see how jigs go. My feet are so sore today, I'm like stumbling, I'm falling everywhere. I'm gonna go with the black jig head. I don't use the black ones very often. Yeah, trout, I just limited out on trout. Got my 3. There's not too many, I've only caught 1 crappie out of here that I would consider eating that was of size. Everything else has been really small. You guys around here for a second. I usually use silver jigs on sunny days, brass on, or gold on the cloudy days. I never really use the black ones too much. Chop my head off, I see. but it was an ugly head anyway. There's this huge white thing in the tree up there. At first I thought it was a bird, and I was really confused because the proportions weren't right. I thought maybe it was a bird really close, but it's actually really far away down that tree line. So I guess it's like a tarp or something that blew up there off the highway. I'll show it to you in a minute. 2-pound test. Love it. Let me show you. It's probably not really visible to you guys. It's like up in those trees. It's massive. It's a huge like tarp, I guess, or a tent maybe. It's pretty darn big. Is that what that is? A street sign up there from the tornado. I was like looking at I'm looking at the distance, and I'm like, that thing's huge. I went from like thinking it was like a plastic bag, and I'm like, wait, that's at the end of the lake. That's like a tent. Street sign. It's crazy. That was what, like was it 5 years ago now? 6 years ago the tornado went through? That's why the trees all look funky here. They got a haircut. I didn't remember seeing that. I guess the leaves were on the trees last time I looked around. Whoa. Now my chair is not built to code. I've had to flip it so I'm not sitting on mayonnaise. All right, let's see. What haven't we used? Ooh. Now is when I'm going to catch the 4-pounder. You know it's going to happen. I didn't use this lame and pink color. I guess it's like a raspberry pink. I don't know. I didn't use gold. We'll try this, and we'll try the gold, and then we'll get out of here. Maybe I'll take a poll whether I stay live or just shut her down early today. Go. Code SMODE. That means it's the best. Black and chartreuse. Woo, baby, that was close. That almost went bad quick. All right, I'll get you guys all turned around again so I can see your chat. Because you know, as soon as I start fishing, the wind's going to pick up. I just know it. There it is, of course. Of course. Just going to take the battery out. You are anchored. You are anchored in there now. Here comes the 4-pounder. You know it's going to happen. As sure as I'm going to catch a fish every sandwich I eat, I'm going to catch the 4-pounder once I limit out. try to catch a crappie. There's a lot of crappie right over by this little brick. I guess it's the pumper. Bam! Snag. Got it. Put a little split shot on there. Maybe a smaller split shot this time. I'm using all the tackle we found last time we were here. I was using the lure that I found. Now I'm using all the split shots that I found. If I go down the coast here, there's a little bit of a shadow coming out from the trees. I'm going to try to hit that. It's YouTube trying to mess things up with more commercials. Well, the political commercial should be over. YouTube is great. YouTube is awesome. We all love YouTube. We'll try the chartreuse. Here we go. Black and chartreuse for Jimmy. We'll take a few casts and then I'll turn the camera and I'll cast out the other way, climb over the wall. It's a big production when you're live, Jimmy. You got to turn the camera every time you want to cast at a different hole. You can't just walk the bank like a free man, you know? It's like walking around the hospital with your dripper. Drag your IV cart down the hallway with you. Dropped it. 21 in, 32 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. I am run down and tired today, but I'm feeling good. Just recovering today. I'll be back to my normal self tomorrow. It was a long day yesterday, 4 a.m. Left my house 4:30 in the morning. I got home at 9 at night and had a pretty long day of hard fishing. Froze twice. Well, you're in Alaska, so that would explain the freezing. This is Jimmy's go-to right here. first cast, Jimmy, right? First cast, fish, bam. Oh, had a hit, Jimmy. Had a hit. Ah, you dirty rat. It's 2 misses. Fish are probably like, there's been like 3,000 lures going by my head today. When you stand in one place and trout fish all day, it's a little weird. I usually move around a lot more. I much prefer to trout fish in creeks than lakes. I also am not going to miss free groceries. Let me turn it a little bit. See down there. I'm gonna turn y'all around, or should I just probably turn this around? Might be easier. Let's see here. Okay. Gotta anchor everything down. As you know, it's gonna get windy the second I walk away. I don't want Rod getting hurt again. Rod showed up to my live today with a neck brace on. Rod's lawyer's calling me, something about neck pain he had yesterday from my live. Now, if I stand up there, I think you'll be able to see me. And if let me turn a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm going to fish off that wall. I think trout fishermen have like the most secrets. good feel when you miss them. You know what I'm talking about, Jimmy. You feel that little tiny, almost like a pause. Probably crappie. Tandra, welcome in. Good morning to you. I guess you're in the afternoon. Yeah, Rod got injured yesterday. I heard him on my live. I'm going to go over and fish right on that cement wall on the other side. All you'll see is my bologna sandwich stained butt. Now, Jimmy, we got ourselves, now that's a white crappie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you better prove it if you think I'm wrong. That's a white crappie. Got the bars coming down. This side might be a little more clear. Got the bars coming down. There's your spines. I'll get them back. You agree, Jimmy? Yeah. Yep, white 100%. That's cool. It's the first white I ever caught in here. What's 4, Meyer? Are you trying to guess weights? You want me to weigh a crappie? Ooh, baby. Another white crappie. Colors are really pretty in this one. Beautiful colors. Yeah, they don't fight much, but fun. Pretty fish. Ditch pickle. Yeah. Brad, I did find the, I think I was talking to you about the flying money emoji for when Kevin casts not one but two $25 lures off his rod, off his reel, off his line into the sea. I did find that meme. I'm having a good time editing this next video. I can't wait. we'll pack up and move and try one other spot along this bank before we head home. Clean these fish. Get my junk organized first. Okay. Kevin Van Dam on the far bank. Wrong lake. Wrong lake. It is not Kevin Van Dam. Somebody put a banana in my taco box. Dirty rat. We put a banana in there. Jimmy said that the person... Oh, really? There's a few houses up there. Huh. If he lives there, I mean, well, he's probably cast from his yard. The amount of trash out here, it's only a matter of time. You get kicked out of here. It's like every other fishing spot. Too much trash. Filled the whole bag last time I was out here. I didn't bring a construction bag and tractor bags. Let's see, 2 rods, poles. Not exactly the size I was hoping to harvest, but you know what? Better than nothing. Better than nothing. I should have let the first one go. You just never know what you're going to catch and when it's going to shut off. So, and like I said, I'll use that fish head for catfish bait soon. Anyway, I'll get some use out of that little fish. I made it in one trip out here, I think. Should be able to make it in one trip back then, right? Right. Mr. Ed. Good old Mr. Ed. Okay. I'm gonna try the corner. It's on the way to the car anyway. Take a few casts there, see if we can catch anything. And then we're gonna head home and clean these fish up. And I'll call it an early day, I think. And get some editing done. I got to rig up for tomorrow too. Got to get pack bait. We'll see if I even have carp rigs. I might have to go old school and just use size 6 hooks and corn. I think I've got one carp rig left, and my Amazon order never showed up. I should have just done a second order and canceled the first one, but they did reverse my charges, but they're still going to send it to me. They said free. We'll see. They wanted me to fill out some claim for stolen goods or something. It's like, oh my God. I've got enough to do. Here. Mr. Ed. Tandra gave out has Gavin out. It must be a Scottish word for forgiven. Gavin out a new membership. Jay Fishing, sweet. Awesome, awesome. Very nice. Tandra, thank you. And that's awesome. Jay Fishing's in here a lot too, so I'm glad. Gotcha. But Eddie's got a fishes there. But yeah, good. Good for him, man. I'm glad he gets out. Hey, Nolan, what's going on, buddy? I didn't mark the timestamps yet from yesterday. A little tuckered out last night. I'll get to it. We caught our 3, just kind of tooling around, catching. We caught some white crappie and black crappie, and then 3 rainbows. He's got to get caught up on his calc. There is Germs and Lee. Welcome in, welcome in. Yep, Justin gave us a $10 super chat. How far back am I? I need you healthy for. I'm about to put on a pike clinic. I'll be healthy for Monday. I don't feel that bad. I just have like a runny nose. I don't want it to turn anything. So there's a big old oak tree here, and it's casting a big shadow. So, you know, I like to look for different things. So the whole lake's pretty much sun, and then there's a big shade, big shadow. So I'm going to fish the shadow and see if there happens to be any other fish in here. All right, another species. We got a bluegill right here. Tiny mouth bluegill. See you later, little guy. Could have fed that to your Picosaurus, Brad. Take the split shot off again. I'm getting tons of little bites. Probably a bunch of bluegill right here. Red belly piranha. I think I didn't weight this down. Throw some rocks on it. What'll happen? Dang, put the weight right back on. I was having constant hits with the weight on. Nothing without the weight. let's get out of here. I'm sure we could find a bunch more crappie and little fish and a bunch more trout, but we'll leave them for Jimmy. We got our limit trout. We'll go home and clean them up. I'll just leave the live run if you guys want to see me clean the fish. Stay with me. It's about a 30-40 minute drive home. So you can either check back if you want to see that. I'll put the timestamps in there. You can do that. Come back and look at the timestamp, and then you don't waste any time. If you want to see it live, you know, it gives you the ability to ask questions. I'm going to fillet up all three. Probably do boneless, skinless. But if somebody wants to see a different method, I don't care. I'll clean them however you guys want to see. And tomorrow we'll be out all 4 hours tomorrow because we'll be doing trout at a different spot and also carp. But today we'll probably cut a little bit short. So if you're heading out now, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining. The rest of us, it's time to get in the car and road trip time. Car run. You should see a hybrid muskie eat a hybrid. Is that a tiger? Car ride. Heading down to the creek and getting a few fall fish. Fall fish are great bait for some big fish. Picosaurus is 4 foot, 25 pounds. Yeah, I've got a handful over 50, but they're all cheating. They're all Alaska. Small ones are 40 up there, and nobody cares. Nobody cares about them. Nobody wants to catch them. All the tourists come up for salmon. I'm like, you know, we got like the size of alligators. All this somehow in one hand again. Any day you can call it a short day and walk away with your limit. It's a good day, right? Sit around and cast away all my lures for fun. If there was something in here that I was really intrigued by and wanted to catch, I would do that, but I don't think there's a giant hiding in this lake. I really don't. We fished it all winter long last year. Got some nice carp, but there's no monster, not even big carp. I didn't get anything over 15 pounds. I think 14 was the biggest when we got out of here. It wasn't 15, it might even been like 13 or 12. And a lot of small ones. I remember netting them in my trout net even. Oh, you almost went. You almost went. Woo! Woo! I caught you guys in midair. Oh man. Would have broke Rod's broken neck. Man. Stand. 16 in, 36 thumbs up. Thank you guys. I'm going back to sitting behind carp rods. It's a lot easier than this. Let's get you guys turned around. Charging port is open. There you go. Okay. Come on. Get in there. Why do you make these ports so hard? Okay. Thank you, Luke. Retired Rick. It's hump day. Retired Rick is usually on Wednesday nights. I believe he'll be on tonight. Oh no, I pulled my finger. Give me 1 second, I'll get a drink of water. Hump day. All right. I won't use the map lady. I'll just go the normal route home. The reason I use the maps all the time around here is the traffic and the construction is like out of control. And you go the wrong way, you could sit somewhere for an extra 20 minutes real easily. It's called Honey Run. Honey Run is dry. See if we can get a ticket. That would be good entertainment. We have, what, 2 weeks till Thanksgiving in the U.S.? It's coming fast. I'm not sure yet what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. I know we'll be doing a lot more hunting with Lyle. He loves the squirrel hunt. Squirrel, pheasant will be in season. Rabbits will be in season. Turkey will be in season. So we'll be out there doing that. California stop. That was plenty. That was plenty of stopping. What are you talking about? I don't know, well, I do know where you're from, but here in Pennsylvania, if you stop dead at a stop sign, you're going to get hit from behind, I guarantee you. And you're going to get honked at and maybe dragged out of your car. There's a lot of unwritten rules around here. Put Stewart on the roof. Vote for tofu. What kind of sign is that? This weekend, I don't know, we're either, Kevin said he wants to do saltwater or go after pickerel again. So I don't know what the kid's gonna want to do this weekend. Probably won't go live. We'll probably just, we won't go live. We'll just record. We'll just record, get some shorts. Tofu belongs in the trash. Crochet needle. Bubbles will be stuffing your turkey. Is that Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys? Ice fishing. Well, we won't be able to ice fish at Valley Forge because it's a spring-fed stream, Myra. So it never freezes. It can be 40 below zero and that stream will not freeze because it's super shallow and it's all spring-fed. But we will fish Valley Forge. I've got some videos already of fishing there. And they're beautiful. I just don't know how the signal will be to go live. You're really at the mercy of the signal that you have when you're going live. You expect to see, like, you watch YouTube videos and they're nice and sharp. It's usually because they're filmed where there's really good signal, or you're using a GoPro and uploading it. But when you're live, you're at the mercy of the signal. And we're in the woods and we live in the hills where a lot of these spots that we're trout fishing do not have that signal. We'll do the best we can, but you're going to get wind and you shaky and, you know, in and out reception sometimes. Unless you want to spend $50 a month for whatever that app is, people get, but that's not in the budget. Wish we had a better bait shop here. Nobody sells any carp or catfish stuff around here. All that stuff you got to order from Amazon. I don't know if I want to see it, Slab. Scooch up. Scooch up. You got plenty of room there. Well, now you're stuck out there. You better back up. You're out there pretty far. I'm just gonna back way up. You're gonna look stupid sitting out there. This whole car is a little nasty from yesterday because Nolan and I were in and out with our boots on, our waders on with sand and clam juice all over everything. Like, this is why my cars look like they do. This is just one day, and I do this every day. Kevin's 10 times worse than I am. Oh boy. Ugh. Almost coffee time. Clean these fish and get a big cup of coffee. December 6th. There's something significant on December 6th. Besides Myra's birthday, which is also significant, there's something else significant on December 6th. Yeah, other than St. Nicholas talk, Nicholas Day. I don't know if it's like family related or if it's like something bigger, or I don't know. I'm not going to think about it. I just know at some point I'm going to remember I forgot to write something down, and that's the day it is. It's just barely hanging on my brain that there's something that day. I feel like I was going to the calendar to write something down and probably got distracted. Probably won't show up where I'm supposed to show up. The big dead buck laying there. Somebody hit it with the car. That's a shame. don't know if you guys saw that. Happy belated, Justin. No, not D-Day. No. Like not an annual occurrence. Not a holiday or a national day of mourning. Nothing annual. Just like a movie or something. But it's not a movie. I don't watch movies. You know, I'm not going to write all these birthdays down when I'm driving. I'm not going to remember all these birthdays. Just throwing them all out here. July 4th. Yeah, I might forget my dental appointment, but I really wouldn't. I would know for sure if that was it. But I would still try to forget it. Everyone celebrated Julie's, but nobody celebrated Justin's. Poor Justin. Gotcha. That makes more sense. I was going to say that's a long grudge to be holding from a whole year ago. But it's like once you have kids, you know, no one celebrates your days at all. And eventually you just get, you know, put in a category like, oh, let's have a party for everybody who had a birthday in the last 4 months. You're one of those people. If you're lucky, you might not even get that. Half the time, I just use my birthday money to get the kids the next birthday present they want. Which is fine. It's usually outdoors related anyway. Oh, I know. I'm going to tell everybody I got a sponsor, not a sponsorship. I don't know what you call it, but you know, companies that occasionally reach out to you, offer you, ask you to do a video, a review. Usually say no unless it really fits, but a company just reached out to me and it's going to be working with me. I'm going to do a video. They're going to send me gloves. They're waterproof hunting gloves with a built-in heater. So I got an extra large pair that's going to fit Lyle's hands because he's going to end up with these gloves for hunting. He needs a pair. But I'll do a review on them, see how they are. This is just, you know, it's not official, I guess, yet, so I don't even remember the name of the company. But I think it's Save Your Heart, Save Your Heat, probably Save Your Heat or something. But yeah, look for that review coming soon. Reviews are pretty easy. They're fun to do. As long as they fit in with fishing or hunting, I'll usually do them. Unless I feel like I'm obligated to give them a good review, then I won't do them. I'll give them an honest review. Nice, Brad. Maybe we get together and get heated underwear next time. It's great. They always make their rounds. It's funny, like when I did the Hey Trip car tent, I remember there was like 4 of us and we all had Hey Trip car tent videos. I say if it's something you can use and it fits your channel and you can be honest, why not, right? Just why not? Get out of here. So look for a plethora of heated garment videos coming from the YouTube community. Got the cops up here. I've got the trout. I bled them and I put them in the bag with some ice. Got a big frozen water bottle. Hey, Skeeter. Nah, we got our limited trout, so I'm going to go home and fillet them up. Got a few white crappie and black crappie and a bluegill as well. So there wasn't really any other species to catch there other than carp and bass. And yeah, just gonna go home, clean the fish up, and call it. You gonna go live tonight, Skeeter? Free pair of socks? Are you talking about my gloves or in general? You got the down low on these deals? I've done 4 or 5 so far. I know you can't really ever ask for them, or I tell Skeeter to go ask the tent company and ask the Mr. Heater company, but it doesn't work that way. Somebody just approaches you and emails you and asks you to do it. But Skeeter, that's something probably you could probably do, is maybe just do a couple review videos on equipment that you already own. I'm not sure what makes them pick certain channels, but I know they look at channels that have between like 1 and 3, 1 and 5,000. Like, I watched a video on why they're doing this, and it made a lot of sense. They feel the smaller channels have more loyal audiences, so that if I'm gonna suggest on my video that these gloves are really good, there's more of a chance that they'll get 5, 6, 7 customers from my 1,000 than they would like Mr. Beast telling you to go use something, because nobody really believes Mr. Beast, they just love his videos. Yeah, is that Ramirez or Ramirez? I forget what that's called. I know a few people with that, if that's what you have, Justin. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that, Brad. That's a great idea. I'll ask them if by chance I can have an extra and do a giveaway as part of that video. That would probably help drive the video up. Either give it away in the video itself, like have a contest of some sort, or give it away in the actual premiere of the video, maybe. That would be cool. That's awesome, Myra. Hey, Xfinity Gamer, what is going on? We did good. We went down to the lake, and we limited out on trout, so I got to go home and clean the trout, fillet them up, and cut some white crappie, some black crappie, and bluegill. So rather than stand out there, I had a long day yesterday. Just gonna go home, clean these guys on video, and shut down the camera and get some of my other responsibilities done. It's a bigger day. More trout fishing and carp fishing as well. this with birthdays? Why are we polling the audience on birthdays? If you just reached 50, and I believe that happened like yesterday or the day before, it's going to take a couple days, maybe even a week, gamer, and then you'll be able to. Just keep hitting the little plus button to go live, and it'll give you like you're not qualified. It'll give you some message. If you're set up correctly, you'll get an email telling you when it's ready, but just keep checking. I would say it could take 7 days. It probably won't take that long, but it could take as long as 7 days. And how old are you? If you're under 13 and you go live and they see your face and you're obviously not 13, they are going to lock you back down again. You won't be able to go live, because that happened to my son. Even though we were fishing together, and by their community standards, that's okay. He was staring at the phone in the beginning of the live, and they shut him down. Masha, welcome, welcome. You're 45, so unless you have a baby face like Stewart, you should be all right. January 2nd. Get out of here, Scotty. That's a lie. I think you already told me you were born 4 different times. Scotty has quarterly birthdays. We got our limit of trout, Masha, so I'm just going home cleaning them. I had a long day yesterday. I was live from like 4 a.m. to, I don't know what time we cut it off, but I didn't get home till 9 p.m. Fishing on the ocean, 30-mile-an-hour winds. It was brutal. Well, it used to be a baby face, and you grew hair. I just look like a hairy baby. Oh yeah, I bet you have ID. I had ID. I was 18 in middle school, according to my ID. I pretty much quit drinking when I turned 21. This is a cool place coming up on the left, Freddie Hill Farms. A lot of the kids get jobs here growing up. It's a miniature golf. It's also a farm in there. Driving range, batting cages, all that fun stuff. A cool place. They almost had to shut down. They've been there for like 100 years. They almost had to close down a few years back with all the virus stuff. Almost put them out of business. They're still here. My wife's is February 9th. My dad's January 17th. Mom's November 27th. We just had Kevin's on November 3rd. Lyle's August 31st. Yeah, my dad's in January. See ya. have no idea what you guys are talking about with birthdays and gifts. I feel like I missed one important message, and the rest of the chat has been about that message. I'm glad to finally be done with that lake. We might fish at a time or two, but now that they're stocking some of the closer lakes to us, I am thrilled. It's such a waste of money driving all the way down there. And time, 40 minutes to get down there. But you gotta get the fish. You gotta go get the fish. When they're stocking fish, that's free groceries. Free entertainment, free groceries, great time outside, so. It's not easy to be on fish every day through the whole year. It's a hard challenge. A lot of people just take off for months at a time, you know, whether they're on YouTube or not, just fishing in general. Merges, yeah. Dummy. They didn't have the guts to go around the big truck. The truck shuts you down, it's a whole different ball game. Honda. 51 degrees. It's warming up nicely now. It got down to about 24 degrees Fahrenheit, freedom units, whatever you want to call them. It was a little nippy last night and this morning. Not sure if my lettuce survived the night, even in its plastic. It might be done. The kale should be all right, but some of the lettuce, I'm sure we lost. What do you all do for a living? That is a loaded question right there. What do you all do for a living? How much time you got? Gamer, I am a trophy husband. That's what I am now. I took early retirement because they laid us off. They laid everybody that works doing what I do off, outsourced their jobs. So I took a package, early retirement. I've got 2 kids, so I stay home, get their breakfast, lunches I make so they don't have to buy at school. I cut costs, get them on and off the bus, fish during the day, try to catch dinner to cut some of the spending, work on projects around the house, edit videos, get dinners ready. That's pretty much what I do these days. I am a licensed fishing guide, but right now I'm just trying to do YouTube and not guide. It's cheaper on insurance and stuff. If I go into guiding, then in Pennsylvania, I really need to guide all the time. I don't really want to guide all the time because no one's going to want to go fishing from 10 to 2. Lost you guys for a second. It's a bad signal right around here. 12 o'clock. Where are you going with the school bag at 12 o'clock? Yep, my chat froze again. Now I'm probably behind in chat and can't really catch up while I'm driving. They're supposed to be putting in a massive brewery right here. I don't know if it's going to happen or what. That was the plan. This thing is enormous. And it's been now sitting for like 10 years. They were ready to do it like 10 years ago. But they're starting to do a lot of work again, so I think it might be back on. I don't know. They had some type of licensing with the township. Julie's a stay-at-home mom who crochets. Nice. Done my share of grinding. I would, Bob. I'll go live from 10 to 2. I'm not sure what you mean. Used to work at Ranger Boats. Hated it. Fiberglass sucks. Okay. Pickupplease.org. Can you help fill this truck for our veterans? What do you think, Skeeter? Is that legit or a scam? Some of these companies. I always wondered that. Like, we always had Purple Heart. I don't know if that word makes sense to you guys. Not the actual Purple Heart award, but there used to be like clothing pickup. And somebody told me that it was a big scam. I was like, man, we used to glee to them. You can't trust anyone anymore. Here's my buddy's farm right here. Can't show you the drive into the house. I like to keep that. I'm not going to show you exactly what house I live in and what I live on and all that nonsense on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Almost home though. So does anybody want to see any specific way of processing the trout? I'm going to do boneless, skinless fillets unless somebody has a different idea or wants to see a different way. You can also just like gut them with the head on, with the head off. You can scale them if you're going to gut them. You can hang them where you leave the two fillets connected by the tail. If you're going to smoke them, that's a good way to do it. Especially on a large trout or salmon. You can do skin-on fillets, obviously. I don't steak cut trout. I don't know anyone that does, but yeah, I'll just do boneless, skinless, just because I throw them in a bag. Unless somebody wants to see something different, I just throw them in a bag. I Ziploc, put the date on them, and if we're not going to eat them that day or the next, I throw them in the freezer. And when we get a pile of it in there, we'll make a casserole or fish fry or whatever. Now that big one, the 4-pounder, I baked up like salmon. Just put some barbecue rub and some lemon juice and baked it. That was amazing. It was so good. I'll read these last few chats when I stop in a minute. Since I asked the question, I should probably look to see what the answer was. Wish I could show you our road. It's pretty cool. The sharks see it. The sharks see almost everything. But even on the member only, I have to be careful what I show, what I don't. Because people come and go. Even with the sharks now, I guess, with the gifted memberships, you never know who may get one then. I'm going to stay positive, but you don't, this is the internet. You only know so much about everybody. There's a leaf tornado. You might see it out the side window. It's pretty wild. I don't want to run my neighbor over looking at the leaf tornado. Skeeter, I'm right there with you, man. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and if that doesn't do wonders, it's nap time. So, Stuart, if you're going to go live, speak quietly, softly. Some of us are trying to sleep. Cheers, Paul. Rod already took his nap. Good Lord, it's like 9 o'clock out there, isn't it? That's why Rod was late. He was taking a morning nap. Pulling into the driveway. Alright. Give me 1 second to get everything set up here. Yeah, that's right, Marilyn. We're home. We are home. I'm going to go over there and get the fillet table set up. Yep, got our limit. You spelled it wrong, Stuart. I'll be right back. Let me get that set up here. Right, I just got to get my fillet knife. I think I have it in my box from yesterday yet. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Let me see where we are at, if I can remove the external battery. I think I probably can. Yeah, 82. A mansion? What are you talking about? Mansion. This is my mansion. It is a mansion. Let me see the house that I built by myself. Right here. Here's Stuart's house. I built that for Stuart. And that's my hunting spot. That's my hunting blind right there, where I have 0 internet reception. Yeah, that's my view back here. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, let me turn this over. Zoomed in, right? Pin to live stream. What the heck is that? Buster Numbskull sounds like they're back in. All right, welcome in. I see this, I see that. Okay, I'm going to fillet these the way that I fillet them, since you guys didn't request any special way. And that's boneless, skinless. So I'm going to tell you like I always do. I know you can't see my face. I'm going to keep it so you guys can actually see the fish, in case you care to see the fish. Keep them cold. Bleed them if you can. Put them on ice. So I always save these old water bottles and fill them up so you have a big block of ice. Let me go get a Ziploc bag and I'll be right out. If I put you guys further away, then I can't read chat, so it's like a double-edged sword. You can't win. Cook them the way Mrs. Finn likes them. She likes them whichever way the kids want, as long as the kids are quiet. Boneless, skinless. See down here, yeah, it looks like you can. So if you're doing boneless, skinless, you're taking the skin off, you don't need to scale them. I don't know why, I've seen videos showing you this and they scale it and I just sit there and scratch my head like, what am I missing? Why do you got to do that? Okay, you're going to cut on an angle behind that fin. Turn the knife and you're going to ride down along the backbone. This is what I do anyway. Stop right at the end, flip it over, a little bit of an angle again. I like to use this edge right here, or if you don't have a table like this that drops off, like a 2x4. That way you keep the knife, instead of like this, you keep it parallel. And then you can just kind of hold this and follow the skin right down. And you shouldn't have any meat left on the skin. It should just be skin if you did it right. Now you got the ribs right here. These, you just want to find the edges of them. put your knife blade, and then turn the knife blade. Gotta get the front, there we go. And you're just gonna ride the ribs down like that. Sometimes there's a couple bones here, that's the anal fin, just right through like that. Get a little bit more. It's not my trout knife, do the best I can. So that's the ribs gone. Did I just get the lens wet? I don't think I did. The other bone you have, so here are the ribs. This would be the backbone. You have pin bones right in the middle. You can feel them. Can't really see them. They're really hard to see, so you have to keep feeling them. You want to put your knife just lower underneath of them towards the ribs. And once you find the bottom of them, I'm going to cut up on a 45-degree angle. They come about to here and then they stop. So just an angle like that. And then let's go a little bit above it. The first part of them is cartilage. I mean bone. The second part is cartilage. So you don't need to take them all out. Just cut across that bones. And if you're deep frying it, you can leave them. You don't have to take them out. But I'm going to take them out, not knowing how we're going to cook this. I don't want to take any chances of the kids getting a bone and go, no, bone. My kids love trout. I'm going to keep it that way. No negative eating experiences, so that's it. That's one half. Other side. It's a little beefier knife for these tiny ones. This is the knife I should have used on the big one the other day. Okay. Heads go in a different pile. They'll get frozen for channel cats. What's that? Is it dead? No, that's all right. No, I will if I shoot one, but not if it got run over. Oh my God. So I tell you where I live. She said, oh, there's a dead squirrel out here. You want to make squirrel pie from it? I'm like, nah. I'm good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've got squirrels in the freezer right now, but I shot them all. So the other thing I do is as I'm filleting these, I'll put that, I'll put it in with the ice. Let me see what you're all saying. I can't really see you guys. So much glare. I'm just going to cut these up and then I'll touch base with you all when I'm done. That's the piece I like for the turtles. Very little bone in it. I've also pickled those. You can put them in like any type of pickling, and that bone will dissolve in about a week's time. But no need to go crazy. Dang hatchery fish, that pec fin is so tiny. Can't get under it really easily. The scraps go in our compost for gardening. Usually is what we do. Sometimes we'll throw the whole scraps out for like chum. Or we'll just feed some of the local holes where I know there's some channel cats. The heads I'll freeze. And we have 3 turtles. I've got a catfish. There's a gunshot. Illegal gunshot. Still archery season. The locals are hungry. I'm hungry too. I feel like I'm an idiot sometimes, following all the rules. I feel like I'm the only one following rules sometimes. Here's a deer. Deer just busted through the neighbor's yard. Come on, buddy, get under my tree stand. This time of year is rut. I should have my bow sitting next to me. There's buck come out at the weirdest times. So look at that. That's in its stomach. That is like a skirt to some type of a jig. Might be Jimmy's. Another artificial bait in the guts of a trout. Don't let everyone tell you that artificials are the only way to go. Like they're saving the world. Oh look, there it is. There's the rest of the jig. Another artificial bait in its stomach. That's right. That's what he ate. Alright, this is Stewart's. This is Stewart's here. This is perfect catfish bait right here. Perfect. Try not to cut through its backbone. It's so little, it might cut through his backbone. Now this body I'm going to keep whole though, because this one I'm going to throw the whole thing on for channel cat. See, I left a little bit there. A little bit trickier when they're tiny like this. Try to conserve as much meat as I want on this, as I can on this little tiny one. There's another deer shot with a gun. Last side, and we're done. That one's going whole. Condones. Hold on, guys. Good. Making sure the fox or coyote wasn't around. We've had a fox and coyote in the yard in the last couple nights. So he's digging a hole in the backside of the chicken run. He's working on it. Every day I put another rock in the hole. All right, that's our meat right there. Okay. I'm gonna throw this in the fridge. Say goodbye to you guys in just a second. I'm gonna catch up on chat first before I do that. And then I'll get some other stuff done. I'm gonna be blind when I walk in here. It's so sunny. Okay. Show you that. There's our caviar from the last trout. And we got caviar. Got it curing in there. Kev loves that. I cured some in Tabasco and I'm curing that in just a salt rinse. Let's see. Mr. Ahmed's in the house. Welcome, welcome. No bells is a day the bells are forgotten. You don't know what I missed. I'm doing good. Mira, Ahmed. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, we just got back from trout fishing. Went out, harvested. We were allowed 3 trout in Pennsylvania, so I went out and harvested my 3 trout. And I had a long day yesterday. I don't know if you popped in. I couldn't really chat yesterday because we were fishing the ocean, surf, and we had 30-mile-an-hour winds. I was with Mission Discover in Nolan, and that was brutal fishing. And I was out. My day started at 4 a.m. and I didn't get home until 9 p.m. So it was a long day. Let me see what I missed here. Nobles. I know it's Nobles, Justin. I'm teasing Bob. It's not Nobles. That is still incorrect. Hard. Did you guys hear her say that? She asked me if I wanted that squirrel that was dead out on the road. I'm like, it's been dead out there all day, just getting slammed by cars. Like, at this point, it's tenderized. Did you hear it, Myra? Just because I'm out there filleting trout, they must think like I'm like the scourge of the planet or something. I don't know. She might be a sub. I should be nice. I mean, you eat one roadkill and you get a name for yourself, I guess. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this live up, guys. I appreciate all of you. Let me make sure chat's working and I'm not leaving. Nope. Yeah, it's not working again, so I missed everybody. Squirrel jerky. Mir, I supplied them fish. We caught 3 little fish, but they'll eat. That's our limit here in Pennsylvania. You're allowed to harvest 3 trout. We caught that pretty quickly. In fact, we caught 2 so quick, I kind of slowed it down and started throwing lures around. But then we caught the 3rd, and yeah, that was our day. Caught some other fish as well. White crappie, black crappie, bluegills. I think that was it. The K is most certainly not silent. Don't start this fight, Stuart. The locals pronounce the K. Knuckles would be the correct pronunciations. Yeah, we got some catfish bait out of it. Knuckle busted numbskull. English lessons. You're going to teach us English from Scotland. All right, glad you enjoyed it, Justin. Next time I'll show you how to fillet a catfish. All right, Julie, back to work, everybody. I'll catch you all tomorrow. We'll be live 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I might see Travis Yoder out there, on his dinghy. I don't know. He might have to work tomorrow. Probably does have to work. We might see Jimmy in my neighborhood. I don't know. If you come up this way, Jimmy, just know I live 4 miles from that spot. So if you want to come back and chill, you're more than welcome to hang out at my house. But otherwise, we'll catch you on the water tomorrow. Scotty, take it easy, guys. Thank y'all. Don't try educating us, Justin. Some dude from Arkansas going to come in here and educate us all. I'll catch you later, Brad. Have a good rest of your day. Skater, catch you later. Peace out. Nap time.